Hello there, my name is Kirk. I'm a filmmaker and marketer based in Melbourne, Australia, and this is my updated EDC. I was going to call this video What's in My Pockets, but as you can see with some of the things I'm about to mention, my pockets would be absolutely massive, or they would look a little bit weird if I was carrying all of these in my pockets, but I did one earlier in the year and I really wanted to showcase some of the new things I carry every single day in and around the city and whenever I'm going to work or if I'm just chilling on the weekend. So let's get started. Starting off with the biggest and what I think is the most important thing, but also the cheapest, and that is a pocket notebook. This one in particular is A6 in size. It's kind of brandless. I just bought it from my local office supply shop, and I like to keep a few of these around. So far, I've bought around about 5 or so of these, and within the last 3 months or so, I filled up 2 of them, and I like to have them all within the exact kind of style and format, and that way, when I put them on a bookshelf in the future, I'll have all my different ideas and kind of have this minimalistic look when I have them. If I just open up the thing here, I've got lots of different pages. Every time I have a kind of a new idea, I really just note them down in here and away we go. So it's really good to keep a notebook on me. I can note down all the ideas and it's much better than having a little notes tab, and it always feels good to nice and get down and start writing, you know? Number 2, the biggest addition as well, is my camera. Last EDC video, I talked about filming everything and taking photos in RAW on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, but now I've purchased the Fujifilm X100V. I've made tons of videos about this. I'll link them all in the description below. I absolutely love this camera. It's small, lightweight, fixed lens, 23mm at a APS-C sensor, so in total it's 35mm when you kind of consider the crop factor. It takes amazing photos. I mainly shoot in different film emulation modes and in JPEGs only, and here are some of them on the screen right now. It's just absolutely beautiful. You just take a photo, snap, and well, I guess that's how a camera works, but the photos that come out are really, really amazing, and this camera does so many awesome things, and you can even buy adapters and stuff as well if you wanted to have like a telephoto lens or a wide angle lens. So go check out those other videos if you want to learn a bit more, but this X100V is an absolute dream of a camera, and I've been loving it ever since I bought it. Next up, it's not very a high-tech item, but here in Melbourne, Australia, it is super cold, so I bought some gloves. I've been on the hunt for quite some time for some nice gloves, and the reason I like these gloves a lot is because they enable me to use my smartphone or whatever type of touchscreen device I have through the leather. Somehow it's some magic that's going on that still registers my finger taps and everything. It's not as accurate, but it's great. But mainly it's cold here in Melbourne, and I really wanted to get some gloves with this kind of design on the back just here. My favorite movie is Blade Runner 2049. I'm a little bit obsessed with it, I have to admit, and I really wanted to get the exact type of gloves that Officer K was wearing, and they had like kind of the 3 stitch strokes just here too, so gloves. Next up is the clip and key organizer from Orbit Key. Now, quick disclaimer, I do work for Orbit Key, and I have the key organizer, the Mandalorian Star Wars edition specifically, attached to my Clip V2, along with a AirTag holder on here every time I lose my keys, which is every single day, and as well as some different gym fobs and building fobs, and I like to carry a lot of things on me, but essentially I clip this on the side of my belt just here, or my pants, and I can easily detach the keys and pop them back on, and it makes it really easy to get in and access in and out of the building. I don't really need to carry these extra little things that dangle on here, but I really like to have quick access because I'm always jumping in between different buildings throughout the week. Next up are these AirPods Pros. I have them for my audio choice. Sometimes I do actually use my Audio Technica ATH M50Xs whenever it's kind of cold outside. I use them as like ear mittens, I guess. But whenever I want to keep things super wireless, I grab these. They're awesome, noise cancelling, which doesn't actually work that much anymore because they are like 2 years old. But before Apple releases the next AirPods Pro 2, I guess, I think these do really everything that you need and would want in some wireless noise cancelling headphones. And you can find them on sale on Amazon for like 2/3 of the price of what they came out for. So really great pair, and yeah, I rely on them a lot, especially for calls and music. Another one of my favorite EDC items is this wallet from Secret. Now, it is fantastic because you can unfold it just like this, and it essentially has all of your different credit cards and cash items just there. But the most famous part about these Secret wallets is this awesome feature. You click the bottom and it pops up straight away. It's great. I keep my credit card in there and my other cards, as well as like a public transportation card too. So whenever I need to jump on the train, I go bang, and then I tap on the train or I hit someone in the face, depending on what I'm doing. But it's great. I love it, and definitely an awesome wallet to have whenever you are in a pinch or in a rush. And next up, not all of my everyday carry is about boring work and taking photos. It's also about having fun. That's why I have this Nintendo Switch Lite, which I love to play a lot of Pokemon games on, specifically Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or the remake of it. And this is the Diamond and Pearl Special Edition one, which is in space gray, which matches perfectly with all of my other space gray and black items as well, like my iPhone and MacBook too. And of course, finally, speaking of my phone of choice, is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is a awesome device. I don't really see the need to upgrade to a 13 Pro or the 14 Pro that comes out this year probably, but I've been really enjoying it so far, and the battery life is amazing, and I use it to take photos, and I had the 512GB model because I didn't want to have any issues when it came to actually expanding and running out of space, because the previous phone I had was only 64 gigs, but I still haven't used that 512, and the camera is beautiful, and I don't think I'm really missing out on too many features that the 13 Pro brings, and hopefully not too many that the 14 will come out with too. If you have any questions about the products or anything else, I'll leave links in the description below, and feel free to comment if you had any questions too. But thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week ahead. Stay safe, and of course, do take care.